Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I know previous video said that this car was broken due to a turbo issue, but I did actually mention that we have a new part on the way to fit, which I'd ordered before the whole turbo situation happened. So, it is something for the engine bay. So let's go check it out. And we'll just quickly zoom past that, and first a quick update on the garage. We now have working AC in the garage. This thing is next level because it is just about to hit summer in Australia and it is going to be really hot. So still have to get the garage door insulation done and get some lighting sorted out because my two lights sitting up on the garage door just aren't going to cut it. So soon we'll have a bunch of lights up here and we'll get really good lighting in here. But for now, working air conditioner is amazing. I've had it going for like, I don't know, half an hour or so to cool the garage down, and every time I walk in and out of here it is actually noticeably cooler. But so let's get on to what we're actually doing today. So as you can see, got ourselves a Cusco, pretty sure it's Cusco, strut bar for the Evo 10. So I've wanted one of these for a while. They're pretty cheap, so I could have bought it previously, but I kept putting it off and I kept doing other stuff, and I was kind of happy with just the painted OEM strut bar. I think it looks pretty good and it suits the theme really well. But I'm actually getting my fuel rail and valve cover professionally resprayed shortly, just while the car's off the road. I figured there's a bunch of little things that I can do to finish the engine bay off. So I thought, while I'm waiting, I was going to go ahead and get those sorted. So yeah, pulling the strut bar and the fuel rail off pretty soon and taking it in to get painted. And since I thought, I'll order the Cusco strut bar. I'm going to go a slightly different shade of blue this time because I don't really have many painted things left that are that blue. So we'll have the brake reservoir lid back there, and I may even change that to a titanium one. And we've got the battery terminal cover, which I need to repaint anyway, but I may just paint it black or get a carbon fiber one, unsure yet. But so still going with the blue, but I figured the Cusco strut bar is blue. Why not grab that, put that in, and it should look really good in here. So yeah, going to pull this one off today. So firstly, let's open it up and check it out. So it does have some blue sort of like a cover on there, I guess you'd call it. I can open my knife. So carefully cut this open. And I'll just pull this out, so I'll just chuck the camera down and grab this out. I should be able to just grab it. Okay, yeah, it's extremely light. So there we go. And grab our papers out of there, see what it comes with. All right, throw that away. So we've got ourselves a sticker and some washers by the looks of it, so that's handy. We'll definitely use those washers. And yeah, it's got a bit of cardboard protecting it. So we'll loosen this up, we'll get it folded the right way, and we'll pull the stock one off. So I'll show you how you do that. Obviously very easy job, but yeah, let's get this set up and then I'll show you how we get the stock one off. All right guys, so we have it ready to go on. Decided to use a 17 mil just to loosen this so we could push this back down, and because obviously it was folded up with bits of cardboard in there. So now what we need is a 14 mil to undo the stock strut bar. So we're going to have 14 mils, 3 on either side and 2 in the middle. I believe it's still a 14 mil in the middle. I'll just confirm that. I kind of think it might be a different size. It's actually really hard to get in there to this middle one. Okay, yep, so 14 mils by 2 in the middle, 3 either side. So with the back one, you are going to have a little bit of trouble getting in with something like this. So as you can see, we have this sort of cowling, I think it's called, in the way. So what you can do is pop the clips out there that you can see, lift that out of the way and get to it. Or what I do is I find it a lot easier than doing that. Get myself a like bendable 14mm, and that way you can get down in there, and it's a bit tight, but you can actually get in there and loosen that. Alright, so every bolt has been removed. Means we should be able to just lift this off, and we'll bring it over, sit on our table, and there's the difference. Surprisingly, the blue that I painted it is not that much different to the Cusco blue. Cusco, I'm going to keep saying it different every time, I think. But yeah, so not that far off. So if I was to just get my, well, even now when I put it on, it's going to be pretty similar to my valve cover. But if I was to get my valve cover resprayed a pretty similar color, which is the plan, it's going to match pretty well. But there's a difference. So I mean, I'm not going to go weigh them, but this thing's not that heavy, to be honest, the stock one. So picking that up. So yeah, this is a lot lighter. Not that this is super heavy, like I said, but it does have a bit of weight to it. And picking this up, just, yeah, at least half the weight, I'd say. Yeah, at least half the weight. So, it'll work out. These washers go on top or underneath, probably on top, but so I've got some Japanese instructions, so I might just quickly read them, make sure I put the washers in the right spot. So I don't know if these are going to go straight there or underneath that, so I'll quickly do that. We'll take it over and we'll chuck it on the car. Alright guys, so just before we put it on, I had a look at the instructions, couldn't see anything about the washers. I decided I'd just put them underneath, so I've already put them on. But when I open this, I've found some pretty interesting facts here. This product is designed for use in Japan only. It must not be used in any other country. So there you go, we are breaking the rules here. Who would have thought it? Can't use this anywhere but Japan, but we're doing it anyway. So let's take this thing over. Let's get it placed onto the car. So sorry about the angle, I am trying to line it up at the moment. So, got one side on. Already looks amazing. Almost want to keep the blue tape on because it actually suits. Okay, so there we go. Need to tighten this back up once we have it in place. But yes, as you can see, I put the washers underneath. Probably should have cleaned up when I had that strut bar off, but seems to line up well. Check the middle. Yep, it all lines up. And lines up over here. So, first issue. I'm going to scratch it on my blow-off valve. So that's a little concerning. I don't want to do that, obviously. So I'm going to pull the blow-off valve off, get the strut bar on, and then we're going to try and maybe cut this rubber coupler. And the blow-off valve's kind of already where it has to sit, but see if I can do something about that, because I did actually scratch my stock one and I didn't really mind because it was just painted, but this one I don't want to be scratching. I am actually probably changing the way my blow-off valve's going to sit anyway, so while the car's off the road I don't mind trying to modify it a little bit, but yeah, that needs to fix up. So I'm going to pull that off and then we'll even do it now. See how these this titanium hardware looks against. So yeah, looks really good. Let's get a couple of these hand tightened. Also this wiring back here, another thing that I want to sort out while the car's off the road. I'm going to reroute that, I think. But yeah, so there we go, that's how it's kind of looking. Let's just get this blow off valve out of the way so we don't scratch anything. And I'll get it all sorted and I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, so we are done. We have it installed. And yeah, as for the blow off valve issue, I've lifted it up a little bit. Yeah, it's probably actually not going to stay. So what I'm going to have to do is move this whole rubber coupler up a little bit more. Seems like it can't go down. It's not ideal having it sit above the strut bar. I don't want to go too high, but just for now it is temporary because I do have a solution coming for this. Not going to say exactly what's going on, but it is another part for the car. So the blow off valve won't be in the way, that's all I'll say. But since the car's not running, it's kind of tightened down. It's got a little bit of a bite there on this clamp, so it'll do the job. But I just don't want to scratch it because I actually already noticed I slightly did scratch it. And like I said, I almost don't want to pull this off, but I guess we have to. So here goes. It already looks so good. There we go, that is the Cusco Strut bar installed. So it really suits the theme of my engine bay. And yeah, like I said, surprisingly close to the blue color that I've painted things. A little bit darker, but not anything that clashes. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's definitely taking some getting used to, if I'm honest. It just looks so much different to what I'm used to seeing in my engine bay. I may even considering powder coating this whole thing or painting this whole thing the same color as I go in the valve cover, but I'll see what I think once I've got everything painted, and I may do the same. Because yeah, I almost liked it better with the blue tape over it. I like the whole blue piece. But yeah, it does suit. As you can see, I have other stainless or polished pieces in the engine bay, such as, you know, bits on the intercooler piping and blow-off valve piping. So yeah, it all flows, it all suits. So there we go. There is the Evo 10 Cusco Strut bar install. Super easy to do. I was just playing around with the blow-off valve for a bit, but otherwise it's like a 10-minute job. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I do have a couple of other videos to film on this car while it's parked up in the garage. And yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind seeing videos of just the car sitting with some parts rather than out driving it. Because yeah, we have got a few things sorted for the turbo. I'll update you guys in the next video once it's confirmed, but yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Let's grab the stock one. It's already growing on me just walking back to the car there. Actually, I really do like that polished look. But let me know, what do you think suited better? The stock painted or the Cusco? I don't mind this stock one at all, if I'm honest. That's why I didn't upgrade this for so long after sort of having it on my list of parts for the car. I just kept putting it off because I was happy with this look as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up down below. Would appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely go down, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell. Let's keep this channel growing. Really happy. We actually just passed 7,000 subscribers, so thanks so much to everyone who has subscribed. That still blows me away, but I'm not going to stop there. I've got plenty more videos to come. We want to keep this growing, so yeah, that's going to be it. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.